Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is the first episode of our That's Five podcast from some of your inside linebackers here at Texas Tech University. I am Jacob Rodriguez. I am inside linebacker number 10, captain this year, coming back for another one, and I'm excited to get it going. To my left, we have Ben Roberts. He's going to be on the DJ mix for us this year.
Yeah, so if I do anything crazy, you hear any crazy noises, I'm sorry. I hope you laugh. That's my goal. I'm also, like he said, we're all linebackers. I'm number 13 on the field. And then to my left, I have the John Curry.
Yeah, I'm John Curry. Number 6 on the field, number 1 in your heart. Just here for a good time. To my left is B-Ram.
Bryce Ramirez, number 3. I'm a captain as well this year, and I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Let's do this podcast.
Yeah, it's good. So what we're going to get into are some different topics. Try to post. We'll figure out when we want to, if it's going to be once a week or once every 2 weeks, but we're going to try to get some good content out to you guys so you guys can hear the ins and outs of Texas Tech football from our point of view, and we'll kind of get into some football and sports world stuff and going along lines of school. We got 2 graduates in here now. Let's go. And then 2 undergrads still. And so we'll talk about that, talk about any world things that come up, and then different phases of relationship life. I know I'm married, and then we got two relationships in here, and then 1 single man to my left.
Bachelor.
And then
Bachelor Ben.
so just stuff like that, and I hope you guys want to stay tuned into that. But yeah, we're excited for some good talks and some good conversations. Hopefully, you guys get a lot out of it, and yeah, we have a good time. So yeah, here we go for first topic for That's Five. We're going to talk about the new facility. So I'm sure everybody here in Lubbock knows that we just created a brand new facility here. The south end zone was a big feature to it, and now the football, the Womble facility is now in place, and we moved in, and we've gotten to see it for the latter half of the season. Got to see the ins and outs, and we just moved in this past week, and so yeah, let's take us through that. What do you guys think is the best part about the locker room?
Chairs.
Yeah, definitely the chairs. Just might not pay rent anymore. Just might start living in here. Sleep in those chairs. Got free laundry. Got snacks. Got everything I need.
What would you do with your clothes?
They'll wash them for me. Put them on my loop.
What about your closet?
Yeah, your closet.
Sell them.
All right.
All I need. I just need like 3 fits. That's all.
Good deal.
3
Good
fits.
deal.
3 fits. Mix and match.
It's crazy.
Good deal.
Yeah, I think the locker room's sweet. I think finally having a team to be in a full locker room, I think creates that more brother bond, and we can get closer as a team, start building this culture up a little bit more. And but yeah, my favorite thing about this locker room is the new wet rooms we have. I think right connected to our locker rooms are the hot and cold tub that are personal to us that we can use, and so I think that's a big feature. We can come right off the practice field, wash off in the shower, and go right into the hot or cold tub if we want to. I think that's a great addition.
I think y'all are talking about some great things. I'm going to make a little negative point here.
That's why he's single, folks.
It is. It is.
Hater.
Okay, it's not like it's a bad thing. We have a lot of space in the new locker room. I feel like it's very sectioned off, unlike when we were in the portables. Everybody was right next to each other. If you said something on one side of the room, someone could hear you from the other side of the room.
Right. So what he's talking about for context is before we moved into this new facility, we had a little portable out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the construction to be done. And so the entire roster of 120 plus guys are into this extremely small area where your locker is about a foot wide. So you don't really have much room to work with.
Hey, we did have shower curtains.
And you're shoulder to shoulder with people, and it did create for some weird times, but now we have a lot more space than we're used to. So
yeah, so with that space, I feel like some of the conversations that were had before, and it was easy to just turn to your buddy and talk to him. Now you're far.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Or you're in your locker and there's these walls up next to you because of these cool chairs that lay all the way back that are awesome. I'm not complaining, but you can't have these conversations that you normally are having than when you're in these small confined space together.
You got to take a trip.
You
You
gotta
got to take a
take-
trip to go
you-
talk to
you-
somebody.
You take it a trip,
I used to just be able to turn around, talk to J Rod. Now I got to go walk
walk around the corner.
a good like 30 feet. To
Yeah.
just say, ask him something.
See,
say
and I
what's
used to
up.
just walk around the corner and talk to
Yeah.
y'all, and now it's
Now it's like,
I gotta walk a football length to y'all.
I will say about the sections though, I think I have the best section
You do.
Oh,
You do
by
have the best
far.
sections.
of the entire locker room. So
Oh, sure.
I am only next to 3 other people, and I'm on a corner, but it's really an open corner. So I have so much space next to me because there's nobody on my left side. But the cubbies where we get our laundry is right there. I have a TV in front of me where nobody else does. And then the exit to the practice field is right to my other side. So I
That's
think
done
I'm
on
in a
purpose.
perfect spot.
Yeah.
And then I'm on the other side where the bathroom's closed. So it's not like I have to walk all the way from the other side of the locker room to go to the bathroom or the shower or anything. I'm in a perfect spot, and I'm a big fan about that.
I'd say I'm right there with you. It's just I don't got no TV.
Yeah.
Because I'm on that edge. There's only about 4 people next to me, right next to all the lockers and stuff.
Mhm.
But, no TV.
Yeah.
Just got to get there on my phone.
Yeah, it's good. Moving on, we're going to talk about we're going to skip the barber shop for now. We're going to skip the players' lounge, and we're going to skip the recovery room, and we're going to move straight to the training facility, the training room. So, the training room is massive. I
huge.
think it really is similar to NFL style, where it's massive, big open recovery space, big open rehab space, and then we have a hot tub, cold tub, and an underwater treadmill. Out for people to see. And then the cool features that we just got, the water beds that we can get into, where we'll get into that. It's 30-minute nap for a 3-hour nap. That's what time correlates to, and it's incredible. It really is.
Yeah.
It's
So
elite.
it
It's
makes
elite.
time efficient,
amazing.
and so stuff like that we invested in. That they invested in for us is a huge thing for us, and it's very time efficient. Everything is easily accessible for us, and they make it open for us. And then we have the cryo chamber and the red light back in that same side. And so, what do you guys think about everything?
Those water beds, probably my favorite thing in the training room.
Would
by
you say it makes you feel a little like this?
Very much so. I wake up feeling refreshed.
My favorite parts is probably the restrooms and the like the hydro area.
The restrooms?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, in the
Dude,
where the
yeah.
tubs are and stuff.
Yeah, you
Tubs
can
are-
go and just
Okay,
rinse
personally,
off
yeah.
right there.
I haven't used that restroom.
I've abused that restroom.
No, it is very nice.
You can go and rinse. Wow, that is your man number 3, old Captain Bryce Ramirez, right there.
Captain Ramsky.
Restroom abuser.
But it is like it's a shower in each of those too. So like you can go in there and shower before you get in the tub. So
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Go in there and shower after. That'd be cool. I think my favorite thing is the cryo and the red light.
Yeah,
And so you get in the cryo for 2 minutes 45 seconds, and it's like being in the cold tub for 15 minutes. So it's very time efficient and something I wake up and do every single morning. Go to cryotherapy and then go do the red light, and it
Not
takes.
a big fan of cryo.
Yeah, no,
Cryo
It
is
takes,
good, but it freaks me out.
and,
Too cold,
the,
bruh.
the
It's not that it's too cold. It's the problem for me is breathing in there. I got this.
Use
I
that
got
nose.
this nose hog.
got the
Use that
schnoz.
And you take a deep breath, you almost fall over because you just feel your insides freeze. So
Took
you
up
got to
all
be
the air
careful,
in the
man.
room.
No, I'm not a big fan of the cryo, but it's way better than that cold tub.
Way
So-
better than cold
Yeah,
tub.
because it's less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, so
I mean,
So
you're
you
not
can-
getting wet.
You can Bluetooth your phone to it, and it's about one song. And so you pick a song, and you wait till it's over. Pretty much that'll be time for
I'm
you to be
OED.
done. And it's very efficient. So instead of a cold tub where you have to change, get wet, get out, shower, change again, you just get in and get out in less than 3 minutes. And it's
Yeah.
very time efficient. It is a really good thing for recovery. It's something that I really like. Okay, moving forward, let's go to the weight room. So we have a world class weight room.
Mhm.
I
for
think
sure.
it got
Right.
outfitted beautifully. I think they did a great job. Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? I mean, that thing's over 50
That's
yards
insane.
long, and yeah.
I already like the weight room in general. Like I already like going to the weight room, but this like makes me excited to go lift, being in this weight room. I do think the craziest thing though is that we do not have dumbbells lighter than 40 pounds. That
Hey,
is ridiculous.
Fun fact.
D1
fun
football
fact.
program, you know.
Yeah.
Why are you lifting lighter than 40 pounds?
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
mean, if I want to do some shoulder raises, I'm out here with 40s, just swinging them around, not even doing them.
Hey, that's
Hey.
that's what the training room's for. That's what they got all the light ones.
Speaking of the dumbbells,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
they are all stainless steel. They all look the exact same. And so in the previous weight room, we didn't have that. And so we always had a double T logo on the side next to the number. And we always had to go, and before the end of the lift, we had to flip the T's up. The double T always had to be up.
Yeah.
And something crazy about these ones is there's a counterbalance on the end of the dumbbells. And so the T, no matter which way you rotate it, it's always going to be up. And I think that is a really cool touch to a massive weight room. Very small
Yeah.
detail that makes it look really nice.
I was thinking about talking about that, and I'm happy you did because that's one of those things that also makes me feel like this.
No.
Yeah, it's so much space in there, and like the ceilings too.
Mhm.
Like how, you don't feel. I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're in like a big arena.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when you're in the weight room.
I feel like all of our old weight room, especially, you felt so claustrophobic in there.
Mhm.
Like everything was just so condensed.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, it connects right to the indoor, so or it opens up right to the practice field. So if we want to go out and go straight to a run, or it helps us go from lift right before practice to go out to practice. I mean, we have accessibility to kind of everything, and that leads us to the training table, which is right in the middle of where the training room is and the weight room is. And so we haven't really got to experience that too much yet, just because they haven't opened it up completely. But they just started putting food out there.
Oh, the nutrition area.
Yeah. Just started putting food out there, and they just started having the shakes for us, and yeah, I think that would be a great addition.
What's your favorite part about the nutrition area, Jake? I think I know it.
I'm a
It's the
big
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tart
It's the
fan.
Pop-Tarts.
I think
Big Pop-Tart
the old cherry Pop-Tarts, you can't go wrong. I mean, I like the blueberry, I like the s'mores, I like all that.
You can't
but
beat cherry.
yeah, strawberry's pretty good,
Cherry,
but
strawberry.
cherry
Can't beat
is
cherry.
cherry's elite, and so we don't have them often because they're just big packets of sugar. But no, they're really good, and so we finally have those out, and every type of food you could think of, every type of snack. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I just robbed it blind today, so
Oh.
I wouldn't have to,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't have to leave my
Just go
locker
store 'em.
anymore. I grabbed like 4 Cheez-Its,
Oh.
4 Goldfish, 4 Chex Mix.
That's where
that's
everything
very
went.
big of you.
Yeah. I mean, so I wouldn't have to get snacks for 2 weeks.
That's very big of you.
Yeah, so I think it's in a perfect spot too. So we can come right after lift and grab a protein shake, or we could be walking by from the weight room or from the locker room and come out and grab some food, or before we head up to our meetings and stuff like that. I think it's a great spot. So I think the first level of the facility is tremendous. I think they did a great job. There's still more on the first floor we haven't talked about. We haven't talked about the doctor's wing down there, or the barbershop or players lounge that we have. But I mean, it's great stuff. We're excited for it. We're very blessed to have everything able for us, the opportunity to do all different things in recovery. That's huge for us, is all readily available at all times. And so we're very appreciative of that, and everybody who made it happen.
For sure, it was well worth the wait.
Yeah.
Well worth the wait.
Very stressful weight, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
It was.
So at the end of this, we'll get into some fun topics now. So speaking of fun topics, it's around Christmas time is when we're releasing this first one. So we're gonna get into some Christmas topics here because I love Christmas. I am a big fan of Christmas. I think the Christmas spirit is amazing, and I think it should be celebrated for more than the time that it is. But yeah, let's get into that. What are your thoughts about Christmas? How was your childhood growing up with Christmas and everything?
Me personally, I love Christmas, the holiday Christmas. I love everything about it. Not everything about it. Everything except one thing. We'll get to that though. I love you get to spend time with your family and open gifts and give gifts. Like, that's awesome. And My family, we went to church on Christmas Eve, so that was also really, really nice. But the one thing I don't like about Christmas is Christmas music.
Man, that hurts. I
Well,
mean,
it's
that
like-
just hurts.
Here's the reason. I just feel like there's not many new Christmas songs. So I don't want to hear a new rendition of Jingle Bells. I don't want to hear a new rendition of Jingle Bell Rock or Silent Night.
But baby,
Like,
it's cold outside. All right?
Baby,
All right.
Classic.
All right.
but I do like Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. I do. It's a great song. But it's a newer Christmas song. We should make more new Christmas songs, and maybe I'll like Christmas music.
Christmas music does get
I
very
don't think you're looking
repetitive.
for it.
It gets
I think you need to go out and search for that new music because it's out there.
Is it?
I think it is.
Christmas music just gets really repetitive.
It does. Thank you, John. Thank you, John.
I like it. I still like it.
Well, you know why?
No, I don't.
You know why? Because it's the same topic. Christmas not going to change.
Exactly.
But
But my feelings towards Christmas might change if I hear the same song over and over and
like,
over.
I do not want to hear Jingle Bells again. I don't.
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some questions here about Christmas. So let's start with the favorite thing about Christmas, Ben. What is your favorite thing about Christmas?
My favorite thing about Christmas is spending time with my family and then going to church and the true reason of Christmas, Jesus Christ's birth.
Amen, brother.
Um,
Keep talking to us.
100%.
so there's that because that's the reason that we celebrate it.
Mm.
But if we're going to go for like the paganism of the holiday, it's got to be the gifts. Everybody likes a gift.
You're lying if you don't.
Giving or getting?
Both.
Honestly, while I was younger, when I was younger, it was more about getting a gift. But
Right.
now it's about the look on the people's faces of the gifts that I can give them.
100%.
Now that I
Yeah, for sure.
have a little bit
And
of
take,
money.
Take care of the loved
Yeah.
ones in your life, and
for
yeah,
sure.
100%.
You know, my favorite part about Christmas is definitely like just hanging out with family, going to church and stuff, but also like the food. Like when your
Mm.
grandparents come in town,
Yeah.
they start baking and stuff. Oh,
Oh,
Christmas
cookies.
cookies.
and- yeah, we'll talk
That-
about
that
all
sounds
that.
nice.
but-
all that stuff, and then you know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I love getting gifts. you know, I love giving them too, seeing the look on people's face. But you're lying if you're saying you hate getting gifts for Christmas. Like,
Yeah, I'd say just hanging out with family. Like, that's a big part of it. I don't really. Well, I wouldn't say. I feel like Christmas food is like Thanksgiving food. I'm not a big fan of Thanksgiving food.
what?
Okay,
So,
first of all, let's stop right
Whoa.
there. Thanksgiving food is not Christmas food. Christmas food is not Thanksgiving.
It is very
food.
similar.
It's similar.
It is very
It's
similar. Christmas, there's just
What's
less
y'all's
gravy.
What's
Yeah.
y'all's Christmas food?
Whoa,
Like turkey, ham,
Really?
yeah,
that's like traditional
Mac and
Christmas food, I
cheese.
feel like.
Okay.
mashed
Yeah.
potatoes.
All right.
Like, my family doesn't do that anymore for Christmas. So, like for Thanksgiving, my mom will do like gumbo or something because I don't like Thanksgiving food.
Gumbo.
Ooh, that might be a good change.
Or like the
might
last
need to bring that up.
Christmas,
Get,
I
get
remember being
Justin
home
to get us
for it.
right.
It was like we did seafood for Christmas, and I was like, okay, yeah, but no, I don't want turkey or ham for Christmas.
Okay.
I do. But I enjoy my family though, for sure, 100%. That is probably a big thing. And like I said earlier, going to church on Christmas Eve, that's really, really good. Just remembering the real reason why we celebrate, that's huge for me. So
100%. I think we've all been blessed with great families to grow up and celebrate with, and have taken great care of us through our entire lives. And so being able to spend time with them, and especially during the football season, is a great treasure that we hold dearly, because we don't get a lot of time off this time of the year. And so being able to see them and be around them is always a good thing. What about your favorite Christmas movie? A lot of them out there.
Grinch.
The Grinch.
Grinch.
That's a good one. Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yes,
Jim
yes.
Carrey
going.
Grinch.
OG.
Yep.
The OG.
Yep. Can't go wrong with that.
I'd say Home Alone. Home Alone is my favorite movie.
One,
all
2,
time.
3.
Home Alone 2 is my favorite movie of all
Okay.
time.
How do you
I
feel
love
about
the
all
whole
time?
series. Yeah, all time.
What about the
Home
new
All
Home Alones?
time.
Dude, they're horrible.
They're terrible.
horrible.
Okay.
I only like the first 4. The 4 is really a stretch. Home Alone 2 is like one of the, if not the greatest movie of all time, and it's my greatest movie of all time for sure. I've watched it probably like 25 times.
That's great. It's fantastic.
Interesting take.
Yeah,
Interesting
It's
take.
kinda
Good
like-
Christmas movie. Greatest of all time.
it is.
movie
It is. Like
It's
to
up
do when
there.
he gets
It's-
electrocuted. Like
That's
I,
hilarious. No,
I
that's
think I think
hilarious.
it could make
That's
it into some
hilarious.
people's top 10 movies. I don't know if I put it
Number
greatest movie of all
one.
time.
It is
Out of
definitely.
every genre of
Yes,
movie? No,
yes.
Like,
I don't
that's-
know.
There's no better comedy when he electrocutes himself.
Or gets the bricks thrown on
He turns
him.
into a skeleton. Like
Yeah.
right now, like I'll die laughing every time I've seen it, and I've seen it a million
Come
times.
on, Marv. All right.
All right, well, my favorite Christmas movie is It's a Wonderful Life. Some people will say that it is not a Christmas movie, but
There have been a
it
few.
is a Christmas movie. You know why it's a Christmas movie? Because it involves angels and it involves Christmas at the end of the movie.
That is
Like
a
it
terrible
ends
take.
during
That is,
Christmas.
that is a terrible
They
take.
also only play it like TV channels and networks that will only play it on Christmas Eve. Like it's the one time a year that movie really gets played.
That is a horrible take.
We watch it every Christmas Eve. It's not a horrible take.
It's a Ben take.
It's not a Ben
That is,
take.
that
This
is a
is
very much Ben take. Y'all
Is-
don't know.
Is Die
Ben-
Hard a Christmas movie?
Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
You think so? Huh? Wow. Okay.
I know some people that will argue about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Wow,
You're
that
on the
is a
wrong
hot
people,
take
Ben.
there.
for y'all to just realize who Ben is. He is very hot takes on a lot of things.
King of
Yep.
hot takes.
Yep.
Especially food, but we'll get on to that.
We'll-
We'll get
we'll-
into that. at
Yeah,
a-
I think we'll do
at
that
another
next
time
or something.
We'll
We'll
another
do a little-
time.
yeah, it'll be good. Mine is Polar Express. I think you can't go wrong with Tom Hanks
Yeah,
playing almost
okay.
every character. I think the nostalgia of being in class and
Polar Express.
Watching
Polar
it
Express
okay.
and
On Pajama Day.
and pajama day before,
Right before the
Christmas
Christmas party.
break,
Yeah,
and
that's
yeah,
fair.
everything.
That's
I
fair.
think you can't go wrong with that. So I
Hey.
think I wouldn't mind watching Polar Express.
That's fair.
Here and there. So I think that's my favorite movie. But this is interesting. I think some people do it different. Some people, are very set on the ways they do this. But do we celebrate Christmas morning or Christmas Eve night or both?
Morning for sure.
It's kind of like an all day thing for me because like whatever family I'm with, I'll celebrate in the morning with them, and then I got to go to my other parents' house to celebrate it with them and my siblings.
Interesting.
So it's kind of like, but like my girlfriend, they're a like evening celebrate Christmas.
Like they don't open gifts to
Like,
the evening.
what about Santa
not-
Claus?
They wait till the evening.
Like, but
Like-
what about Santa?
You got to run down and open
I-
Santa's
I-
presents.
I think like when she was younger, they would go to their grandparents' house, and like in the mornings they would celebrate Christmas.
So Santa didn't come to their house?
It came to their grandparents' house because they were visiting their grandparents for Christmas. I don't know. It was real different. Like it was like
Okay.
when I say I would go celebrate in the evening, my little brother's already opened presents.
Yeah.
Like by the time I got there, it was kind of awkward. Everyone's just watching me, but like.
It's like a birthday.
Yeah, no. I could not handle the anticipation of like waiting all day staring at presents.
Yeah, no.
No way.
That's
Yeah. So
crazy.
speaking of that, we love Christmas in my family. So we would celebrate Christmas Eve is an all-day event. All right. So Christmas Eve, we're waking up. Well, actually, I'll save this. We're gonna get to this later about that. But we celebrate as a family Christmas Eve. We give presents to each other. So secret, because now we used to get presents a lot of presents because there's so little of us. But now we've expanded, spouses and everybody comes to the house, and so we do a Secret Santa. That way, it's one gift for X amount of dollars. So not everybody's breaking the bank. But we do that and play games and watch movies and do all that stuff. Christmas Eve night, open up all the presents. No presents on their tree, because then Christmas morning, Santa came. So we open up Santa's presents. Yeah. So all right. All right, next question. That's
cute.
fine.
That's cute. That's cute.
All right.
That's fine.
Favorite Christmas time food? Favorite Christmas time food.
Well, my family's not a big Christmas dinner, Christmas time food.
Mm-hmm.
We, we'll eat fast food the day before.
What? Well, Chinese food.
But
huh?
yeah, so we will order
F&F.
Chinese food
Yeah,
on Christmas
100%.
because they're the only places
the only
open.
place is
You
open.
get some orange chicken, like it's the real deal. But
Wait, on Christmas?
on Christmas,
That's insane.
So nobody cooks.
no, my mom on Christmas morning, she has a little thing going in the crock pot. It's like
Oh,
it's like a breakfast casserole. And it's really good.
in the crock pot?
Yeah, I think it's a crock pot.
There's
Interesting.
no way.
It's
she's
one of those.
cooking
It's one of those devices
It's
that
some
sits
slow
on the
cooker,
counter
huh?
It's
and,
plugged into
and
the
it's
wall.
plugged into the wall.
Oh.
That'd be a little
It's
griddle or
some kind of
something.
crock
No,
pot.
What is it
No.
called?
Griddle?
A steam cooker?
No.
A
It's
rice
a-
cooker?
It's a pot.
It's
It's
not
a pot.
It's
rice.
like
Crock
it's
pot.
like like I know what y'all talking.
No, I think it's a crock pot,
It's
but
definitely
it
a crock pot.
Some
it sits-
type of slow.
She used to
cooker.
do it in the oven, but now it's a crock pot thing, and it's amazing. It's like eggs and hash browns and stuff all mixed together and sausage. It's really good.
Big old
Eggs in the
cast-
crock pot?
No,
Interesting.
I think it's weird. It's confusing. I don't know how to describe it, but you throw a little Louisiana hot sauce on it, and you're happy on Christmas. Okay, and it's great leftover
I
food.
think I know where you get your food takes from.
I get them from my dad actually.
I don't think your mom's helping.
She's a lovely lady. All right.
She is.
She is a lovely lady. She's
she
nice.
is.
All right. Anybody else favorite Christmas time food?
Like cookies.
Christmas
like
cookies.
like desserts and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
my grandparents get down with like Christmas cookies. Y'all know Christmas crack.
Oh,
Yes,
my
yes,
buddy
yes,
makes
yes.
that.
It's
It's
Oh,
like it's like a
saltine-
sheet of
It's
like- it's like a
saltine
cracker
It's saltine
almost.
crackers,
But you-
caramel, and
Yeah.
then chocolate,
so you
and then you let it harden up.
yeah, it's like
Christmas
super
crack.
it's like
Christmas
super
crack,
hard
and then
candy.
some people make like
And you, like,
Christmas
crack it up.
trash.
to eat. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
It's really
basically
good.
just saltine crackers with caramel and chocolate.
Sticks in your
Okay.
teeth though.
It's
Uh,
really
good.
yeah.
It's like one of those like layered things.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
really-
I mean,
kind
they're
of.
like this thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You ever
okay,
have like
okay,
peanut
okay.
brittle?
Yeah, it's like that.
No.
Mm,
No. Okay.
better.
All right. Not like peanut butter. It's like peanuts in caramel. It's like
Okay, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
I think my favorite Christmas time food would be this breakfast quiche that
Ooh.
we make on Christmas Day morning.
That's
I
like
think-
the thick egg, right?
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
it's
that's
really
a-
it's like it's in a deep dish.
It's an egg pie, basically.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I think that's something that is great around the Christmas time. I think we get it once a year and it's perfect time. Least favorite part of Christmas. Bryce, we'll start with you on this one.
100% the music. 100% the music. And
That hurts.
And it makes it bad. It makes it bad too, because there's people like Jake who want to listen to Christmas music from November until
First.
Christmas.
November 1st.
Like
We can listen to Christmas music in January.
Like,
alright?
no, dude, no. It's
it's
like,
the new year.
It's so
It's
like,
it's winter
let it
time.
go.
All right?
Let it go.
It's winter time.
It's been
Let
a
it go.
week. Like
I think there's winter music, but
Winter music?
There's
What?
no winter
there's definitely
music.
winter music.
There's no winter
What?
music. No, there's
Wow.
only Christmas music. Christmas music is winter music.
You have like summer music and then winter music and fall
what-
music.
What?
Like you can tell when a song is meant for the winter time. You know what I mean?
like
No.
Christmas
no,
music.
no. This is Christmas music.
All right, I'm stretching it.
Uh,
But yeah, that's definitely my least favorite part of Christmas. Like the Christmas music.
It's,
Everything else is great. Everything else about Christmas is great.
yeah, my least favorite part about Christmas is that it ends. I think I love it. I can't get it enough. So yeah,
How does Christmas make you feel?
makes me feel great.
Like
Come
that? I
Better.
really like this button.
Let's see. Favorite. Speaking of least favorite, let's talk about your favorite Christmas song. So, if your least favorite is about the songs, what is your favorite song?
Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Classic.
It's the most
Instant
beautiful
classic.
time of the year.
Mine is
It's a great song.
"Baby It's Cold Outside."
That's a good song.
It's
They have a
great
lot
song.
of good,
You know
lot of
what-
good
Do you know what?
renditions
You
of
know
it.
what made it a good song for me? The Elf movie. You
Yep.
know when they're sitting in the shower and the elf
Yeah.
dude sneaks in
I've only
there.
watched the
Uh-huh.
Elf movie like
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to re-up on
That's
your Christmas
crazy.
I
movies.
like I love Christmas. I'm not big of like the music. Well,
They
Not
don't
trying
have
to
to
make
sing.
it more than it
movies.
is.
But you know
Like,
who has a good Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
No, Adam Sandler made one.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
it's animated. And
Jewish.
What?
It was really about Hanukkah,
Okay.
Of
but it's
course
Christmas
he
time.
would
Of course
know.
it is.
All right. We're not getting into that.
Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. I think she has a great Christmas album. I think she does it right.
John.
Mistletoe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
There you go. All right. Favorite Christmas tradition?
Mm.
Mine would have to be Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, we all go to church. Well, this is like, it's all encompassing. It's just Christmas Eve as a tradition, but it's like we go to church, we listen to the ladies sing,
Amen.
we come home, we watch. Well, first, we open up our first present. We get to open one
So
present.
we do celebrate on the 24th.
We open up one present, but that present is our Christmas pajamas.
So it's not a present.
And
it's
we're
not a
all
present.
it is a present
It's
because
just
we get
your-
really cool Christmas pajamas. I still wear the robe that I got. I think it was last year. It's called a dude robe. It's awesome, but
Why is it called
He's a
Dude
big
Robe?
robe guy, dude. I
I do
We'll go
like
to
my
some
robes.
random hotels when we're on the road, and he just walks out. And just in a
You use
Just
the
a
robe?
robe?
He's like,
I
"Oh,
like the
this
robes."
is so nice." I'm like,
Just
"Bro,
the
what are you
robe?
wearing?"
But so we get our pajamas. Then my dad, he makes hot chocolate.
Mm.
He puts a little something extra in it, but he makes some hot chocolate, and then we watch It's a Wonderful Life, and then we all go to bed.
Oh,
And then we
that's
wake
why
up
you
for
like
Santa
It's a
Claus.
Wonderful
No,
Life.
that's not why I like
That is
It's a Wonderful
definitely
That is
Life.
why.
definitely why you
That
like
is
it.
definitely why you like
You
it
drink
so
one
much.
cup of hot chocolate. It's not that big a deal.
I'd say, well, as a kid, it wasn't even like a tradition. What was a tradition for me? Like it'd be like midnight or like 1. I sneak out of my room, go under the tree, and like shake all the gifts.
No,
Like,
no, that's a sin.
I don't know.
No.
Like, soon as I realized Santa was there, I would go
No.
and shake all.
My parents tell this story of my brother when he was like, I guess I was alive, but I really wasn't that old. He would go out under the tree and be like, "Oh, Santa came," and take the presents, and he'd take them back to his room and open them in there because he was like, "Mom and Dad don't know. They don't know that Santa came."
Oh my god.
Nah,
So that's sickening, guys. Why are we touching the presents?
No,
For real?
did you never try to?
No. There was a strict rule in my house that we all abided by. And I was the youngest of 5, so I was definitely held accountable for this. Nobody touches the presents, ever.
Really?
Ever. They're sitting under the tree
Wow.
now. Like, they're already there. Like, my mom gets it early, wraps them. They're already there. Obviously not Santa, because Santa comes on the 24th. But the ones that are there under the tree right now, nobody touches them. It's a rule.
So
I've never broken it. Nobody in our family's ever broken it. You
Well,
don't touch them. You just look around, and you can see if your name's
How
on the
would you
present.
know if nobody touched it?
I have their word, but
One of the-
I can say very strongly, I have never broken the rule.
one of the big things in
I
my
break the rule once a day.
Yeah. So one of the big things in my family, because me and my brother are really competitive, was who can guess their present the closest. So like you go into the tree and try to figure out what you got.
Yes, but you
Yeah.
don't touch it.
No, we
You can't
no,
feel it. You can't
pick-
shake
you-
it.
We pick it up
shaking
and you
it.
look at it.
No,
You're
no.
feeling if it's a shoebox.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
Crazy.
I remember like when I was younger, waking up, and like it wasn't because I would like set an alarm trying to wake up before Christmas morning, but I'd wake up because of the anticipation, and I would go outside and like the lights on the tree would be like blinding me, so I really couldn't even see like if the presents, and I would just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to bed. Like,
That's funny.
it's like what if Santa comes down as I'm out here looking, then I don't get presents.
That's funny. I think my favorite tradition is every Christmas Eve morning. So Christmas Day we'd have the quiche and everything for breakfast. Christmas Day morning, my mom would make these snowman pancakes. So she'd make the base big and then the middle and then the head. And we'd have every single type of topping you could think of. And so she'd make it for us and we'd get to dress it up however we want. So like bacon as legs and arms. You have chocolate chips as the buttons. You have M&Ms for eyes, stuff like so you can dress up however you want to. And then we have basically a competition of whose looks the coolest, and then I'll eat it. So it tastes amazing because it's pancakes, and you can't go wrong with pancakes, and all different toppings. But yeah, it's a great little breakfast, thing to get, the Christmas activities started for us because we start on the 24th and make it a whole day thing. And so, yeah, I think that's probably my favorite
You
tradition.
get petty wins because you're the baby.
No. No.
That's good.
Who won the most?
I think Flip a lot of the years. I think my sisters won it a lot because they had. No, when I was a kid, I was a little impatient because I just wanted to eat the pancake. So like sometimes I'd be like, I'm gonna forget this. Let me just eat it. But yeah, something like that. Or we just started this new tradition of we make alcoholic beverages. So you have you and your teammate make alcoholic beverage that's graded in presentation, looks, and taste. So how you present the drink, how it looks, and how it tastes. And so everybody else scores your drink. And so then everybody goes and has their turn. And so me and Emma were on a team last year, and we won it. And we made this Frosty the Snowman drink. I think my brother and my other brother were on a team, and they made this like apple cider tasting drink. And so different like
Apple cider.
it was really good. It really was. And so, but it's all different types of alcoholic drinks that like are Christmas themed.
Yeah.
And so, obviously, like all of us are on teams, and my grandma's just in there drinking because she drinks a lot. I mean, she's 95 pounds, but she'll drink a whole bottle and won't even tell she drank it. So. She's in there, rating the things
She's
too.
there for a good time.
I think me and Emma won by like less than point two or something. And so
Y'all are going
Oh,
into
y'all
it.
are serious.
so it was like 1 to 10,
Y'all
and
are
so then it was like
serious.
7.5 or like so.
Bro,
like-
you're
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
bad. You're giving people 7.5. Just give them the 8.
No.
What are we
We're
doing?
being real, all right? We're so competitive.
I might
7.5.
steal that one though. That's a good tradition.
Yeah, it's
That's a
fun,
really
and
good tradition.
and so like you dress up the cup however you want to make it look nice, and it's a really good time. All right, snowy Christmas in or vacation for Christmas.
Snowy Christmas.
Snowy Christmas.
Snowy Christmas.
Yeah,
are you going on
I think that's
vacation?
unanimous. I think
I don't-
I know some people who go on vacation,
But I think that it's based on where you grew up. So like us all, or most of us, I know that you're originally a Minnesotan.
there we go.
But
Go Vikings.
go
There
Vikings.
we go. Skull, baby.
But
No,
but like
Vikings
us
suck.
three being originally from Texas, you don't get to see snow much.
Hey,
So like if
Yeah.
you can have a snowy Christmas, that's the
Yeah.
best Christmas.
Yeah.
no
But
big
I bet
Christmas.
if you're like, oh, I'm from Montana, it snows all the time.
Yeah.
I want to go to the beach.
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be an
Yeah.
awesome Christmas.
Yeah.
Like I think it snowed on Christmas once in my entire life.
I don't think I've outside of being in love.
It snowed the other day.
Yeah, it was snowing the other day.
A little flurries, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Hey,
big.
snow is snow.
Yeah.
You know,
like
2
borderline
feet.
snowstorm.
I mean, it depends where you are. What called a snowstorm, but
Here definitely is
you
called
could
a
get
snowstorm.
you could get 3-4 feet of snow and still go to school.
That's
up
a snowstorm
because
in Lubbock.
they have
No.
plows up there that can go and
We get
They
about
can treat the
6 inches
road.
of
You
snow.
get 3 inches of snow.
And it's everything's
Losing their
canceled.
minds.
Yeah.
People are going to the grocery stores, stocking up on toilet paper and stuff. Thinking the world's ending.
The world.
all right, best Christmas present you've gotten.
This is tough. Okay, I have this. This is not going to be a recent Christmas present. This is a Christmas present that has taught me a lot of lessons, and that was the ripstick.
Oh.
My grandma asked my parents if I could have the ripstick. They said no. My grandma still got it for me. I was out there all day learning how to do it. I figured it out. I decided to go down the biggest hill in the neighborhood
On a ripstick?
on a ripstick.
That's
And I was
bold.
rolling, and then it started really shaking like
Yeah.
death wobbles.
Yeah.
So I jumped off,
Oh,
and I learned, just steer into the grass and don't jump off the ripstick. But I got up, and I kept pushing.
Yeah, I think the year I got a ripstick was the only time it's ever snowed on Christmas. I couldn't even go outside and use it.
I'd say my favorite gift was like when I was like 8. I was a big WWE guy, like huge wrestling guy, and I got like a microphone, like a WWE microphone, and it had like John Cena's voice, The Undertaker's voice, and like you can press it and you like sound like John Cena or the Undertaker. It was crazy.
You had auto tune on it.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy mic, way ahead of his time.
Oh, yeah.
Way ahead of his time.
Mine's definitely. I got a PlayStation. My first ever like PlayStation for Christmas when I was like 12. That was definitely my favorite gift.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was the most used for sure.
Gamer. Go outside. Breathe
Oh,
the fresh air.
I was outside enough.
So the last question was, do you do Christmas service on the 23rd, 24th, or 25th? And so I think we all answered at one point or another that we go on the 24th.
Yes.
So I think that's a great way to end on. I think Christmas is a great time of the year, and I think we need to just remember the reason for the season. I think Jesus died on the cross for us, and so our sin was taken away for him, and we're so thankful for that, and we're just happy to celebrate his birth and his coming to earth, and so glad we can do that. But that'll be it for this first episode of the Take Five or That's Five podcast. Yeah, we'll get into that and what all that means next time. But yeah, I appreciate you guys listening, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.
Oh, pin.
That's nice.